What's up, guys? I just got off work, so let's do this. So, in the last video, I kind of alluded to what this channel is going to be about. I wanted to focus on money saving tips that you guys can utilize to help pay for family reunion expenses. And it's funny because this idea that I'm about to present to you has literally just came across my eyes. I saw a few videos on YouTube, and I did some research on it, and I think this is something that will not only be beneficial for myself, but I think it'll be beneficial for you guys as you attempt to plan your family reunion. And that, what I'm talking about, is the 100 envelope saving challenge. So you may or may not have heard of this, but I'm kind of going to go over in details exactly what this is. You can do some research on it and kind of decide if this is something that you guys would be interested in doing. You can follow along with me. I'm kind of going to tell you what I'm going to do. But basically, what the 100 envelope saving challenge is, the idea behind it is to save money. And so you take 100 envelopes, you go and you buy 100 envelopes. In my case, I actually purchased a binder for this, so I don't have to do the envelope thingy. But you go and you buy 100 envelopes, and you number each envelope from 1 to 100. And that's essentially what I did. And this, no, let me take that back. Essentially, what I did was I bought the book. So, the way it works is you take the book, you take the envelope, and you, for each day, for the next 100 days, you put the number value, the dollar value that's on that envelope into the envelope. So, for instance, you put $1 in one, you put $2 in envelope 2, you put $3 in envelope 3, and you're supposed to do this straight for 100 days. And you save, I believe, after the challenge is over, 100 days, I believe, you save around $5,050 if I'm not mistaken. So it's a pretty dope challenge to save up some money and, you know, pay for reunion expenses. So the idea that I was thinking was, if you're planning a reunion and you have 3 or 4 or 5 members on your committee, then each and every one of you guys can look into this money saving strategy. All 5 of y'all can pick one, because there's multiple different options out there, and y'all can run with it. And by the time, if you start right now with me, I'm starting today in this video, then you can have over $5,000 saved up by the time next summer get here, if you're planning a family reunion next year for 2025. So I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I am doing, and then we will go from there. Okay, so for me, I decided that instead of doing 100 envelopes, as you can see, I'm going to do level 1 and level 2, and I'm going to stop at 50. I'm going to go halfway through. That's what my budget can afford. Now, when you're looking into this strategy, one thing you're going to realize is Well, if you don't get paid every day, it could be next to impossible to stuff $1 on one day, then the next day put $2. Well, the first couple of days may be easy, all the way up to well, it depends. Level 1 may be easy for you, but when you start getting to level 2, you got to put 26 and 27, and that may be easy. But when you get down to the 44, 45, 46, and you got to put that in your account back to back to back, that can be impossible. So for me, what I did was, because I get paid weekly for my job, I came up with a budget, and I made this possible based off of what I can afford. So you can do this strategy. You can follow along with me, but it doesn't have to be for 50 days. You can base it off of how often you get paid, and then you can scratch off each slot, each envelope, each number on here represent the number envelope. So what I did was I actually came up with the weekly budget that I would have to do in order to reach the goal of $1,275. That would be the goal after you complete 50 days. All right. So for week 1, I would have to come up with $28. Week 2, I would have to come up with $77. Week 3, I have to come up with $126. Week 4, I have to come up with $175. Week 5, I have to come up with a total of $224. Week 6, I will have to come up with $273. Week 7, I have to come up with $322. And I included week 8 because day 50 actually falls outside of week 7, so that would make it week 8, but it's only one day during that week. So what I'm going to do is for week 1, which is this week, I'm going to go ahead and put the $28 in there today, and before this week is out, I'm going to put the $50 in the 50 slot on here. Then I'm going to mark those off. Then I'm going to mark off 1 through 7. The $28 represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 days of the week. And I'm going to scratch these off. And you guys will see me do that because I'm about to do it right now. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so I have my cash right here. I'm about to go ahead and stuff these envelopes. Now, before I do that, let me mark off the days that I'm about to cover, which is 1 through 7. So we're gonna circle that. And I use green because green means money. So I wanted to, well, green don't mean money, but the color represent money. All right, so the first 7 days are officially marked off, and this is saved for, I'm gonna write family reunion. I'll just put FR. I know what that means, that's all that matters. And start date is June 4. 6, 4. And the reason it look like this, guys, is because this book is actually laminated. And the good thing about this is you can actually grab some alcohol and just rub it off and use this sheet all over again once you complete it. Now, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm going to do this challenge 5 times. So I have 1, 2, that's not in order. 3, 4, 5. I have 5 envelopes with the total amount already in there. So my goal is to complete this challenge possibly by the end of the year, because at my job we have this thing called 100 Days of Summer, and this is going to allow me to be able to work a bunch of overtime, because in the summertime beverages sale. I work for a beverage company. So, yeah. So, and these are how the little slips work. So as you can see, each slot has a number on them. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if the video is doing it any justice because it is clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the first slot. So here's number 1 right here. I'm gonna take $1, put that in slot number 1. I'll take $2, put that on slot number 2. And $3 in slot number 3. $4 on slot number 4. Take a whole $5 bill, put it in slot number 5. $6, put it in slot number 6. And voila, the final $7. And that right there represents the $28 for week 1. $7 in slot number 7. Now next week, when I get paid, I'm going to do the $77. Now you will have to actually figure out the how many singles, how many $5 bills, how many $10 bills, and all that good stuff that you would need. If you want me to, I could do that for you guys. If you want to follow along with me on this challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff these envelopes in here off to the side. If they can fit. Maybe not, nope. So just put it off to the side. And there you have it, folks. Week 1 nipped in the bud. And again, like I said, I think this is a great idea for saving money. Put money aside for anything. If you want to do it for your family reunion, you can do it for your reunion, but you can also do it for yourself. And if you have multiple people that's a part of your committee, you can have each and every committee member participate in this process. And by the time your reunion get here next year, if you guys do 5 envelopes like what I'm doing, then what you can do is when you meet the task, when you complete it, you can all donate one of your envelopes, and that can go into a separate bank account. You can actually come up with a committee for your family reunion and vote on the secretary, president, vice president, treasurer. You know, have somebody that you can trust to oversee that account and put some stipulations on that account with the bank to make sure nobody is stealing from it. But then again, we are talking about family, but you know, family do steal, so we're not gonna play that game. Anyway, so again, I did this weekly budget already. For me, if you get paid weekly, this is something that you want to follow. This is something that you're interested in. You want to do 50 days and save up to $12.75 5 times. By the time the reunion get here next year, if you're hosting a reunion in 2025 or maybe in 2026, or if you want to participate in this money saving strategy for personal reasons, by all means do so. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. In my next video, I'm going to complete week 2, and I'm going to show you that I have the $50 for week 8 in there. And probably what I'm going to do for week 2 is also do some the week 7 slots as well. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching up with you guys in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like what you see here. If you need some t-shirts, by all means, you can check out the website, t-shirt by brownsense.wordpress. I'm going to change that soon, but that's what it is for right now. And thanks for watching.